So, welcome to Viewer's Choice 2013, The Real People Power, Free Your Mind. I'm here right now to bring a little message about a real life American hero. Also, he's a hero to me, my brother. This is a little story about him and the things that he's been through. This is part one to the story. There'll be more to come later. So I'm going to read this little article he wrote as his story. Alright, stay with me and bear with me. Alright, well, here it goes. My brother told me to write a book about my life's events. So chapter 1, Living on the Edge. The year is 1984, and I'm just a boy living in Mount Rainier, Maryland. Pop loves his drink and Amtrak is down today, so he's home early from work. I thought after me and my brother fighting punk-ass bitches all day, that we could at least go home to eat. Arriving to now a room for rent, because Dad literally pissed all his money away. We found ourselves flipping plates of spaghetti and running to our room. Great time, when I can't even read a comic book. So, later on in life, I was walking up the street to get a donut and such from 7-Eleven. I saw a man being entwined in barbed wire because he owed the other 5 men something. They told me to piss off or I would be the dog's dinner. Love my life. Now I'm going to fast forward to 1991. I'm now living in Laurel, Maryland. I got a lot of stories from here, most from before I have forgotten. So after that, I was about to graduate high school. I thought I was in love with a girl named... I followed her to Baltimore, just to find out I had to camp out in a tent I bought at Target. I worked at French Fries restaurant, and I could eat the food off of credit. I skipped a lot. I know I skipped a lot, and will backtrack, just dodging the truth as of yet. Got many from the Ghost and Calvert to the early rape and Reiner. Got many, but for now, an Army recruiter kept buying me meals, pressuring me to join the military, and I knew that he had to buy me meals. So let's just flash forward. I'm going to flash forward to 1995. I've been getting high for like 24 months with friends and whatnot. Tripped off the menu and ended up in Baltimore. The staff sergeant always came to my job in the mall. And as you heard before, I worked at Friendly's restaurant. Not Friend Flea's. Friendly's restaurant. So I could eat off the credit from my paycheck. I told him time and time again I had no interest to join the Army. I was a product of the grunge days. He insisted I just take an appointment with him, and I did. After a few lunches, I told him I wasn't interested. He found my tent in the woods and saw it was not only conspicuous, yet it was only built for one. He took it down, put up a 8-man tent deeper into the woodline, cases of MREs, meals ready to eat, a flameless water heater, and gallons of fresh water. I was dissolved of thought from this, and I realized I was in bad shape. The Army recruiter didn't care if I joined. That's how I did my business and my recruiting duties. I'm here almost 15 years later because someone didn't care if I was a contract. More to come, folks. Just hold on one second. Okay, I'm going to flash forward once more. I flash because my memories are things like blinking and then another happens. I'm on a in this flashback, I'm in a peacekeeping tour in Kosovo. Mostly I remember standing on an outpost near the Albanian and Serbia borders. Nights were long and daytime was fantastic. After eating chow in the mess tent, we could observe the Serbs and Albanians throw artillery at each other over the valley. The valley was protected by a group known as the PDK Coalition, for the coalition was there to overthrow a brutal leader named, and really bear with me here, Slovadian Milosevic. Next I recall the rubbles of homes that was left from the Serbian bombings and U.S. air strikes to counter the outrageous activities. Flash. Mostly the townsfolk were friendly, and I even enjoyed black coffee with the family. I also remember the "gonna get you" stairs we got while we rolled down the streets of Pristina and parts of Macedonia. But I do remember this boy who ran up to my vehicle and asked for water. I let him wear my Kevlar helmet and then gave him food and drink. He ran off smiling after I told him all I wanted back was my helmet. There's going to be more to come later on this, guys. This is just part 1 to everything. I'm actually reading stuff that he wrote to you as a tribute to him and his story and what he's been through. You see, life does hold many things, but it's what you do out of your life. You could, continue to slump and drown yourself and sink deeper into a sinking ship, or you can pull yourself out and make something of yourself. And the living proof comes from my brother who has done it. He is an American hero. He served multiple times overseas in Iraq, Afghanistan, Kosovo, Korea. He's done a lot, and I have high respects for him, and I always will. He's taught me a lot along the way. He taught me how to be a real person and a real man. So I hope that y'all get something from this. There'll be part 2 to this coming up soon. Once I get some more more of the story, and more things to read to you from him. Just know that you can do something with your life, even if you're living on the streets or homeless or in the woods. That you can pull yourself out of it, and you can, push forward, just as he did. And that's what makes him a hero, a real person, and a hero to me, because he showed character and a person that can make his way from nothing and into something. So part 2 will be coming up shortly down the line. Just stay tuned, and I hope that you can hear everything that he has to say. All right, thank you very much. Have a great day, and I'll be back later on with some more stuff from Viewer's Choice.